Welcome. Did you come here on Cloud Rider number 7 with Hao Tsang? No wonder you were so fast. Devastators? So that's what you call those half-human, half-demon terrors? No matter what they're called. In any case, these demons and blight beasts suddenly appeared in Cheqiansi village. It was truly a horrible battle. Fortunately, General Qingyang and the Berserker students were able to stop them in time. And the Grand Master also returned in a hurry. Now we have almost completely destroyed the Devastators and the Blight Beasts. At the moment, Grand Master Ying Mofeng is at the Memorial of Loyal Souls and is organizing our next steps. It would be best for you to go to the Grand Master and follow his instructions.
You have learnt Light Sprint. Press W twice to sprint.
The enemy has devastated the valley. Even the lunar crown tree was damaged. That is the sacred tree which Shen'an once planted with his own hands. It knows what is happening and sends warnings. But the warning signals of the lunar crown tree are not always easy to understand.
You must be the gifted student, our upcoming talent. The Valley of 100 Grasses will be invincible with you at our side. I see you have found your way to the Qin League as a stroke of great fortune. But that sword is no easy burden. Its former bearer was a trained swordmaster, and yet now he lies dead in the Qin Mausoleum. The demons are powerful. Good. The Valley of 100 Grasses desperately needs support, so I'll dispense with further formalities and ask you outright for your help. You came with Hao Tsang, so do you already know who our enemies are? Outstanding. According to Hao Tsang's news, those dark qi-soaked half-demons are called Devastators. Yes, it's also known as negative qi. Though qi itself is neither good nor bad. But there are some who use it for evil deeds. Let's discuss these things later. As far as we know, these Devastators followed the Blight Beasts and invaded Cheqiansi village en masse. That's very unusual. We've only pushed them back for the moment. And the Blight Beasts are poisoning everything around them. They leave the earth scorched wherever they rampage. Cheqiansi village has already suffered heavily. Fortunately, there weren't many Blight Beasts, and we were able to defeat them all. Only a few Devastators are left, prowling Cheqiansi village. But the biggest problem is the 3 magical formations. Normally, the Valley of 100 Grasses is surrounded by a barrier, which is extremely hard for enemies to break through. But now, they've managed to place 3 magical formations in Chotienso village. That weakened our barrier and allowed the blight beasts and devastators to invade the Valley of 100 Grasses. Along with eradicating the pestilence brought by the blight beasts, the most important thing now is to break those 3 formations so that the enemy can't invade again. Our Mohist scriptmaster, Haijotsu, the Shadow Elder of Magic, is puzzling out a method for destroying the enemy formations right now. But he's already very old. Perhaps you can be of help to him.
Right-click the equipment to equip it.
Hao Tsang sounded very serious when he mentioned the Devastators, and he didn't know where they could have come from. Once this battle is over, I'll have to ask him about it again.
I'm too old. I can't even use the formulas from Hidden Treasures of the Ancestors. We can only place our hopes in Changxing's automaton. Exactly. The automaton needs huge amounts of soul stones, however, and the reserves we have aren't enough. We need to acquire yellow soul stones from the stone sprites of the plateau of the Tiger's Paw. That's very friendly of you. Chensing has already set out for Choshanze village, and the Shadow Elder of Automata, Zhong Shangmu, is currently working on the core module for the blasting automaton. If you'd like to help, collect some yellow soul stones and take them to the automaton scholar called Mogung, who is waiting up ahead at the crossroads.
Elder Hai, what is so special about these magical formations?
According to my weary memory, this formation was set up with the ancient runes of the Plague Goddess. It can absorb dark chi from every direction and is therefore called Darkness Defeats Light. Now, however, the magic power of the Valley of 100 Grasses is fed by light chi, as are the Curse Barrier and the sacred weapons of Shenong. That is why our first attempts to break the formation were in vain.
Elder Hai, What is so special about these magical formations?
According to my weary memory, this formation was set up with the ancient runes of the plague goddess. It can absorb dark chi from every direction and is therefore called Darkness Defeats Light. Now, however, the magic power of the Valley of 100 Grasses is fed by light chi, as are the curse barrier and the sacred weapons of Shenong. That is why our first attempts to break the formation were in vain. In theory, light and dark chi are like the ebb and flow of the tides. If one becomes stronger, the other loses power. If we want to break the formation, we need a huge amount of light chi. Thanks to the poisonous blood of the blight beasts, the area surrounding the magical formation has been filled with dark chi. The Moists also draw their magic powers from nature.
Thus, it'll be difficult to apply enough strong magic in this contaminated area.
It doesn't look good for us. Fortunately, Yu Chanxing, a lieutenant from the engineers, has designed a mechanical warrior. It just needs to be charged with enough soul force. Then it can generate a soul fire and use that to detonate the formations.
Elder Hai send you to bring the yellow soul stones? Good, you can take them to Elder Jun Shangmu. He's already waiting impatiently at the graveyard of martyrs. Oh yes, you don't know yet. Elder Jun Shangmu and I were just building the core module in the nearby Yuang village. But then that stone sprite suddenly stormed into the village. Fortunately, Shang Feiyu, also known as the Cloudbreaker Swallow, came to our aid along with the Berserker students. They escorted us to the Graveyard of Martyrs, together with the villagers.
The people nearby are all civilians who relocated to the Valley of 100 Grasses over the years due to the wars. The enemy attacked them so brutally. Damn it!
his wound.
Yellow soulstones? This amount should be enough, but the quality is substandard. I fear the soul force isn't pure enough. Hang on, I don't know you at all. Oh, are you the one who flew here on Cloud Rider number 7 with Hao Tsang? Well then, if Hao Tsang trusts you... The stone sprite that devastated Yuwang village belonged to the peaceful stone giants who I've been training in cultivation for 100 years. The dark chi drove them to madness. Huh? Yes, I guess so.